The feel when we control your bodies. Hey, bitch, we control your bodies. Guess what? Guys win again, okay? Men win again. And yes, we control your bodies. Hi, I'm your Republican congressman. Hi, I'm your Republican congressman. It's your body, my choice. And men, women again. Men win again. There will never, ever be a female president. Never. There will never be a female president, ever. It's over. Glass ceiling. Dude, it's a ceiling made of fucking bricks. You will never break it. Your stupid face keeps hitting the brick ceiling. We will keep you down forever. You will never control your own bodies. You will never be the president of the global empire. Never gonna happen, sweetie. Your body, our choice.
Hey, yo. Hey, I gotta hold this L today. Donald Trump is now the president-elect to become the 47th president. I mean, this is a tough video, man. I never thought I would be saying that he was president again. People decided to align themselves with people like Nick Fuentes. How did we get to this spot? Let's start off by saying one thing. Kamala Harris was thrown into the fire to run for president. She wasn't elected by the people. And also, she did not handle, when it came to the Israel and Palestine and Gaza situation, and I've made videos criticizing her regarding that. She didn't handle it well because 15 million people, most of them were Democrat. About 90% of them were Democrats, and I think it had to do with the whole Gaza and Palestine situation. But for the people that did vote, let's take a look at some charts and some data to see how we got here. So what you're looking at right now is a chart of by race and gender of the people who voted, all right? And you can see black men and black women, we knew what time it was, all right? But this is normal. I mean, Joe Biden actually had a bigger percentage during his president run than Kamala Harris. I think 20% went down. I can't remember the exact number, but definitely more black men voted for Joe Biden than they did Kamala Harris, which I don't think it has to do anything with the way she approached black people, because 90% of black women voted for her. And we all know, as a group of black people, if you attack one, you attack all. So I don't think that's what it is. I think that percentage is very misogynistic and very Christian based. And I don't think, myself as a Christian, I don't think that the Christian faith and politics should go hand in hand, because we live in a constitutional world where we have freedom of religion. But I think with the whole Christianity thing, with women not leading and the man leading the household, they carry that over into trying to lead the country. I think that's what happened there. But Latino men and Latino women made the difference. I will say Latino men voted for Trump insanely more than what they did the previous election that he ran. And I think that has to do not with the Puerto Rican thing. I think he convinced them better than Kamala Harris did regarding what he could do for them economically and as far as immigration. For some reason, he told them or made them believe that he was able to get them to become a citizen legally and create better due process. But we all know that he wants mass deportation. He actually wants to deport 25 million immigrants. And we do not have 25 million illegal immigrants in the U.S. So somebody got to go. And he wants to do that by implementing an act that was done in 1798.
I will invoke the Alien Enemies Act of 1798. You know, 1798, that's when they ran the country a little tougher than we run it today. We're going to have to seal up those borders.
He made immigration the centerpiece of his campaign.
We're like a garbage can for the world.
And when he's back in the White House, President-elect Trump has promised to immediately crack down with mass deportations of people in the country illegally.
On day one, I will launch the largest deportation program in American history to get the criminals out.
To do that, Trump has said he'll mobilize the military and local police, but he's offered few specific details on how it will actually work. With 11 million undocumented people living in the U.S., the process would be expensive and complicated. One report puts the price tag at an estimated $88 billion a year to hire new ICE agents, build detention camps, and carry out legal processing. Ron Vitello was acting ICE director during the first Trump administration.
I'm sure it's very expensive. It is something that's worth doing to preserve the rule of law, to order what's going on, the chaos at the southwest border, and to preserve an immigration system that has integrity in the United States. You have to set rules and you have to enforce those rules.
Trump says mass deportations are justified by a 2-centuries-old law. But some legal experts on the left say Trump's interpretation is way off.
It is not lawful to use this centuries-old statute to deport people. It was for a very specific purpose when a foreign government invades this country. That is not what's happening with immigrants here.
So if you see that, there's only 11 million undocumented immigrants, illegal immigrants running around the U.S. Now, the problem with the law that he's trying to implement is during that law, it was made for wartime when people were invading America, okay? And with that law, you do not have to be an illegal immigrant to be deported. You can be affected by simply them saying, hey, I don't believe you're a citizen. You're an enemy, and they can deport you to whatever country that you've never been to, even if you've been born in the U.S. And I'm sure there's people that have family members. Now, I'm not Hispanic and I'm not Latino, but my kids are half black, half Hispanic. They could be walking down the street under this law, and someone can say, you're not from here, and decide, hey, we're going to deport them back to wherever. That's why this law is absolutely insane.
I will invoke the Alien Enemies Act of 1798 to target and dismantle every migrant criminal network operating on American soil.
The act Trump's talking about here is notorious for its role in Japanese internment. It was used to forcibly detain and incarcerate 120,000 Japanese Americans in concentration camps without any due process during World War II. And Trump wants to use it again, this time to detain and deport undocumented immigrants. It could lead to the unjust detention of lawful immigrants and even their US-born children. The 226-year-old Alien Enemies Act of 1798 grants presidents the power to order natives and citizens of an enemy nation to be apprehended, restrained, secured, and removed. All the president has to do is say the word to make it happen, but it's only ever been invoked 3 times. The act is specifically meant for wartime, but it can also be used during an invasion by a foreign government, neither of which are happening right now. But that's why Trump is painting immigrants coming to the US as foreign invaders, to lay the groundwork to invoke this law. Critics of the law are calling on Congress to repeal it, arguing that it's dangerous and could be abused by an authoritarian president. Legal experts question whether it can be applied during peacetime.
Yeah, so I'm not understanding what Latino men were thinking. They're choosing the cost of eggs and groceries and fuel and gas over their, abuela and abuelo, over their cousins. Because I'm pretty sure every single Hispanic or Latino family member have someone that's illegal over here. But illegal immigrants, they pay taxes. Migrants pay taxes. They have to in order to get approved for some of these programs that they are approved for. All right. They literally pay over $100 billion a year in taxes. You can go look it up. I'm not going to pull it up right now. You can go look it up, do your research, because every time I put something up, it's always fake. So go look up. I think it's between 90 and $100 billion a year. Go look it up. All right. I did not think, this is a tough video. I did not think people would be willing to join this cult like MAGA activity over videos. Just look at this. Like, people literally, like, let me just show you.
Called President of the United States, called Trump supporters garbage.
We showed up as garbage.
Yeah, we're gonna wear that.
That's insane.
Because we are Trump supporters.
And so, can you tell me how wearing the garbage bags proves that you're not garbage?
Just as the back says.
Right.
But Biden can call us garbage. Trump calls us Americans.
Right, but you're dressed as Biden defined you, not as Trump defined you.
Well,
well, I think more of we're taking it as a joke at this point.
Well, like it would make sense if you were wearing an American flag and you said Biden calls us garbage and Trump calls us Americans. You were wearing an American flag.
I'm confused.
Yeah, I never thought in a million years that people would look at people like this, make garbage great again, and what you just heard, and be like, let me jump on board with these people. Let me back and align myself with these same people that has the same thought process. I got to hold this L. This is a tough video, guys, because this is very cult-like activity, and I think I underestimated the intelligence of the American people. Right? Just look at this. Look at this picture. Just look. Come on, man. They're literally idolizing this man. It's insane. I can't fathom myself. I can't fathom. It's just crazy to me. And we can't blame anyone but the Kamala Harris campaign because they focus so much on black men and women instead of focusing on Hispanics, Latinos, and white women. Because they literally had Obama get on there and give black men a speech about not supporting her when we've always supported the Democratic Party. I've always been Republican, and I know lately, I had to switch. I got to go over the Democratic Party. I can't align myself with these hateful people and these cult-like people. I can't, right? But Obama got on stage, and instead of addressing the people that she was going to have a tough time getting votes from, they addressed people and focused on people that have always supported the Democratic Party. And that's where the ball was dropped. All right. But I will hold his L. He is the 47th president. But you better believe I'm going to watch the price of eggs and groceries. I'm going to watch the economy. Every bill that he passed, you will see me do a video about. Because we're going to see. We're going to see. Y'all claim that he's such a great man, such a smart businessman. We're going to watch the deficit. We're going to do all that right here on this channel. So, did you vote for him? Let me know in the comments. If you did not, let me know why you think Kamala didn't get it. And a lot has to do with her being a woman as well. All right? If you're still here, hit that like and subscribe button. I will see you next video.